Hi, I'm Chris VanMeter. I qualified for the Players' Championship by being the Season 2 points winner. I first started playing Magic in high school. I first saw Magic in middle school, so I played competitive chess all throughout middle school and high school. And at the chess tournaments, I would see kids always playing this card game. And so I'd watch them, talk with them about it, and first learned about the game there. But when I was a freshman in high school, I was at a card shop with one of my friends. We were playing the old Decipher Star Wars card game. Some people asked if we wanted to play Magic, started playing, and haven't stopped ever since. My first big success would probably be back in 2012, when I first started grinding on the Open Series and had just a bunch of top 8s, and I ended up hitting level 8 in the first program that they had. My most memorable moment in Magic this year was finally winning the Standard Open in Somerset for the second time. So early on in the year, I made a joke about how I wouldn't shave until I won a Magic tournament. Cedric and Patrick caught wind of it and talked it up on coverage, and I was just kind of stuck. So I went almost 8 months without winning a Magic tournament. I had a whole bunch of top 8s, but I could never convert. Even losing in the finals was really tough. So finally getting that win in Somerset and being able to shave was really nice. When the Players' Championship was announced, I thought that it was very awesome. And I wanted to qualify for it. So, back at the beginning of the year, much like most of the Magic content writers, I threw down some goals for myself for the year, and one of them being wanting to qualify for the Players' Championship. The chain of finishes that I had in the Season 2 points race was pretty phenomenal, actually. I was actually behind by a couple points for Eric Rill once the season started, and I ended up winning states in West Virginia, and then top 8ing like 3 Standard Opens in a row, and then top 8ing a Legacy Open. Preparing for the Players' Championship was actually really rough. In my recent article, I actually wrote about how I feel like since I qualified, I've kind of slacked off on my preparation and how much fire I had as compared to the first 2 seasons. I got back from the Invitational in Seattle Monday night, was quite jet lagged, slept for like 2 days, and now I'm sick, as you can hear me talking, so I didn't really have a lot of great preparation for this event. However, I think that a lot of the work that we did helped out. The biggest thing was we sat down, listed out the range of decks that we would put people on for each of the formats. We just integrated it into our decisions as far as the decks that we would play. For the most part, we already had an idea of who was going to be in the event. Granted, more time is always better, so if we would have known further out than, the few days that we did know, I imagine that it would have given us a little bit more of an edge, but I don't think it would be much to actually be considerable. Playing in the Players' Championship means quite a bit to me. Again, it was one of my goals that I set for myself at the beginning of the year. And while I wasn't able to reach some of my other goals, like qualifying for the Pro Tour this year, I was able to accomplish this Players' Championship berth, which I don't want to say that it was more challenging than qualifying for the Pro Tour, but I think that it's a bit more exclusive since there's only 16 people that get to play in this tournament.